All right, happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving with your loved ones. This week, I actually imagine this to be a slightly cozier Friday as opposed to what we have. But turns out the number of monkeys that we have in the room is actually pretty well. It's not too bad for a turnout for Thanksgiving Friday, I guess. A lot of our folks are away on the road still. Of course, some folks are spending time with your loved ones, so we'll try to keep it short and sweet. But most importantly, starting this week by wishing everybody an amazing Thanksgiving. We hope you are enjoying some quality time with your loved ones. And most importantly, also on behalf of the exec team, taking this opportunity to thank everybody and also to just say that we are always very, very grateful for all of the love and support that you guys have always showed the entire MonkeDAO community. Although we may have a group of contributors actively, sort of working on the different DAO initiatives, MonkeDAO would never be what it is without every single one of you. And I can't believe we are actually still on this happy birthday thingy. I can assure you this is just about 80% accuracy. And most of the time, the 80% refers to inaccurate reports of birthdays. But anyway, happy birthday wishes are always a happy occasion. So why not let's, just get it rolling. I'm just going to roll with it. So thank you, everybody, for your birthday wishes. This is absolutely not my birthday, but hope you guys are having a great day regardless. All right, we're gonna go, as promised, we are actually going to try to keep this week's town hall short and sweet. So we will kickstart this week's town hall with the newsletter. And I'm sure this week is probably a very eventful week for many of us on Solana, especially. I know some of our folks literally every morning and every night, I go into this random hardcore DJam means, or like I go into Gen 2 chat or whatever, chat room. It's always about, this new interesting coin with some very interesting and innovative name that is said to be the next future of finance, and everybody is talking about that. But aside from this occasional, interesting, innovative coins that is being shared on these different chat groups, there's also the PIF airdrop that everybody, a fair bit of our folks actually, got hold of it. So congratulations if you were fortunate enough to be part of the group that got airdrop. Hope you guys are, enjoying your gains to some degree. And if you are holding it, happy holding your PIF. So let's kickstart our newsletter, town hall this week with our newsletter. This is actually the 93rd edition. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to not get distracted because there's almost 101 different pronunciations there. Yes. So we actually do have the Hong Kong monkey meetup, Norm alongside many different amazing monkeys. I see a lot of familiar faces. I know Mokens is there. I believe MacD probably is there as well, with a lot of our amazing folks. I hope you guys had a great time. It's always nice to see our newsletter featuring monkey meetups. And the Town Hall TLDR, I just want to quickly mention as well, especially, for occasions like today, where a lot of our folks may be away. And if you're listening to this on record, don't worry, you may not have to sit through the entire 1 hour of recording or 30 minutes for today. Hopefully, let's see if we get there. You can always come into the Discord and use the command ! Town Hall TLDR. All right. So that is the fastest way to sort of get involved. There's also a section this week on MonkeDAO vote results, but I shall not go too deep into this because I know we'll have Unjust, Mouse, or Nano come up and share with us a little bit more about the votes. Monkey Comms wise, this page continues to feature various various MonkeDAO events. And I see that, Simon and team has switched up the order a little bit. The Monday Monkey Spotlight is now on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side. And I'm sure not many of us would have noticed this, but because I read this every single week, I believe this sort of changes would be something that is interesting to pick up. So as usual, Monday Monkey Spotlight. I know we may not have hosted this as regularly as we wish to, but there are conversations internally that aims to have it reinitiated again and have this sort of hosted more regularly. So if you guys are hosting building anything interesting across Web3, it doesn't have to be specific to Solana. Feel free to register through this link, and we'll be more than happy to provide a platform for you to share whatever amazing stuff you're working on. You can have your team members up here with you as well. The only criteria is that ideally you are from MonkeDAO, a verified member of MonkeDAO. All right, Monkey Music shout out. There's a thread for you to go and submit the song of the day. Feel free to go there and submit your favorite songs and whatnot. There's also the events. I believe this is December 9th to December 10th. This is the Athens DAO event. All right. There's also the Art Basel event. This is happening on December 9th. We actually are going to be a sponsor for this. This is still in the early conversations. We are locking this down with our amazing monkey rep, Alice, who is the NYC rep as well. So we will have a presence in for this Art Basel event. Just once the information is fixed up and confirmed, we will let everybody know. And I'm not sure if you guys seen this. White Rabbit has been extremely active in helping the Mega Monkey Initiative. Big shout out to White Rabbit. There is an ad that is featuring the Mega Monkey Initiative. And if you guys want to find out more about what it is about, apparently it is said that the easiest way to get involved with Mega Monkey is to get 5 SMB Gen 2 or over 50 SMB Gen 3. Nano is apparently a new Mega Monkey, so big shout out to Nano. He just locked in his last monkey that actually would make him part of the Mega Monkey group, I believe just yesterday or 2 days ago. So congratulations on that, and that was a grill as well. Let's see. Nano, daytime or night event? But the answer is yes. That is a very interesting way to reply. But Jem, we will get back to you once there is clarity. I believe this should be an evening event. Of course, to the favorite part of our newsletter, of every single newsletter, is the monkey content section. Monkey Music apparently had a very nice Solana skin naked monkey. I hope you guys, have spotted it. And big shout out as well. Yes, Nano, thanks for letting me know. TWX as well also, got his new rank of a Mega Monkey. So big shout out to TWX for successfully being part of the Mega Monkey group. All right, so I think this is probably the tail end of the newsletter that we have for this week. There's, of course, a lot of amazing monkey content that continues to be showcased. One of my favorite, of course, is from Maurice as well, where he got to spend time with his mom. And it's always nice to see our fellow monkeys spending time, quality time with family and loved ones. So big shout out to our fellow monkeys for actively putting out such heartwarming content like this. So without further delay, let's move on to the next agenda item. Unfortunately, it's going to be me rambling a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys actually seen this announcement that we actually put out. This is actually related to the Solana being staked, or should I call them Solani? There is apparently 31,500 Solana that was moved from Realms to Squads today. And very excited to share with you that as of right now, all 31,500 of them have been successfully submitted for staking. Let me actually send you this screenshot that we actually just got hold of. And this is entirely public data. If you go to our MonkeDAO squads, you will be able to see the different tabs. And if you click into staking, there is a tab that says Stake Solana. You will be able to see the different batches of Solana that is being staked. Now, if you're wondering, hey, why are these guys so weird? The plan is to stake 31,500 Solana. Don't worry, Shahid, this is the great news is that everything is on multi-sig now. We're not even using any hot wallet anymore because the latest development with squads is that there are things like spending limits, which basically replaces the need for hot wallet, which is one of the reasons why I personally, alongside many other execs, are so excited for squads. The move to squats has definitely made our lives so much easier. But I just want to quickly mention about this as well. This 31,500 squats, and I just sent the screenshot here. Let me just reply to this again so you guys know what I'm talking about. There are essentially 21 different tabs here of 1,500 Solana that is pending to be staked. I think once the new cycle opens up, it will be actively staked and actively earning rewards. But the reason why we do this is to allow eventually, if let's say we do want to unstake a proportion of it, we don't have to unstake the entire 31,500, wait for the downtime, and then resubmit it for another staking proposal, wait for a cycle, and there's a lot of like time being wasted. So in total, this 21 different sort of stake account for 1,500 Solana each will give us the flexibility to unstake Solana according to this denomination. So collectively, there's a 21 times 1,500 different Solana. Do we earn more rewards than normal because it's our validator? Every validator they would be able to set the commission rate. Now the good news is that since this validator is run by us, the commission is basically going back to us again. So there's basically the commission is basically ours anyway. So we are not technically paying any commission. All right. So that is like the good thing about it. Guacamole. Hopefully that answers your question. But hope you guys are excited as we are about this. Basically, this was a entire committee move, an entire committee's decision about it, and we are very excited to have been able to help facilitate and follow up on this successful vote proposal that went through. All right, so that's enough for the Solana or Solami as we call it being staked. We will continue to update if there's anything, but please also take note that if you guys want to check it out, the information is all publicly available. Feel free to go to Squads and check out the different tabs accordingly. Now, I'll pass the time to Anjas Mouse to come up and perhaps share with us a little bit about the latest vote results. And some of them are pretty exciting as well. So, Anjas Mouse, GM, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage.
Hello, GM. It's my first time talking about votes, so bear with me. I'll try not to be super boring, but at the same time, this stuff is pretty exciting. So, obviously, the first and foremost is the stake MonkeDAO Treasury Soul, as we know, just passed, and Jemmy just went through all the fun number stuff. But just to talk about it a little bit, for this one, we actually had a lot of participation, which was great. We had 391 monkeys vote, which is one of the highest we've seen in quite a while. So it's awesome to see that monkeys came out to, get our soul staked. So super excited about that. We definitely met quorum, and if you look at the results, there was 389 yes votes and only one no vote. Someone wanted to troll a little, and we got one abstain. But either way, passed very easily. Everyone's going to be very happy. Treasury will go up, so that's the plan there. And Jemmy kind of reviewed all that with you guys. There is only 90% of the DAO's Treasury Soul holdings that were staked, so there's still 10% left. We kind of talked about this in the original discussion during the proposal stage and the vote stage, that extra 10% can go to other fun things, as long as people are willing to vote for where they want it to go. From there, we can I saw some people talking about Jito points. There's lots of other initiatives that we could do. There's other validators that are run by monkeys. So if you want to have some of that SOL staked somewhere else, just make sure to put up a proposal for it, and then we can kind of move that around as we please. From there, the banana stand barrel allocation passed as well. We didn't get as many monkeys that voted on that, but we still got 335. And it did pass and met the quorum, and then on top of that, it reached a simple majority. So we had 282 people that voted yes for that. Some people voted no, 47, and then we had 6 that abstained. So overall, the vote did pass. So if anyone was in the banana stand today, they would have saw. Obviously, there were some barrels that have gone up. Some have already disappeared completely. But what's going to happen with that moving forward is that every single week, we'll have from 2 to 5 SMB barrels that'll be directly purchasable, which means that once you pay for it in bananas, you will be able to get it sent to you. And then we'll have 2 to 5 that are winnable via raffle every single week. So you'll notice if you go to the banana stand today, the ones that are directly purchased are already done, already gone. But the ones that are up for raffle are still, I think there's some left, not many. But nonetheless, we'll do those every single week at the town hall starting next week, because this week, we're going to let everyone kind of filter in and then finish the raffles. From there, going into every week from now on, you'll see them up. We're trying to make sure that we're very fair with the timing. So we want to make sure that we do it at different times during the day, so that people have a chance no matter what time zone they're in. That's something that people brought up, and also we know, and we want to make sure that everyone has a chance to get these, not just in one time zone. So that's going to continue to happen every single week from here until pretty much next year, or the end of next year. And hopefully we'll be able to give people a lot of new monkeys. From there was one last one that did not pass. It was the rebuild, revamp, and reinstate the SMB official marketplace. It did reach quorum, which is great. It got 265 votes. But for this, it needed a supermajority of 66%, and we did not really reach that. For yes votes, we got 112. No, we got 125, and abstain, we got 28. Overall, the no votes were 47%, so it did not pass. It needed to have 66% supermajority anyway. So we're not going to move forward with that for now, but if others have ideas that they want to go forward with in the future, of course, please be sure to share. And that's the stuff for today when it comes to votes. Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot, Unjust Mouse. I'm not sure about you guys, but that was a very amazing performance for someone who's speaking on vote results for the first time. I don't think any one of us fell asleep. So big shout out. Thanks again, Unjust Mouse. Super helpful. And yes, I also want to quickly mention this town hall, of course, is a weekly tradition of MonkeDAO ever since the very beginning of MonkeDAO. Every single Friday without fail, unless of course like there are special occasions like New Year or whatever that may be. Then maybe there could be a chance whereby the town hall may not be hosted, but otherwise every Friday we'll be here to share with you the latest DAO updates and most importantly to welcome our new monkeys. And in the chat as well, there is a monkey that may have been with us for a while that also just mentioned that he just joined us for the very first time on Town Hall. The monkey is called Spook, Spook. Please join me in welcoming him in the chat. And we look forward to having you come up and say hi towards the tail end of the Town Hall. So just stay tuned, hang out with us. We'll have you up shortly. All right, next up on the Town Hall agenda item, I want to quickly mention about the different events that are upcoming, especially the larger conferences, especially NFT NYC. If you're wondering when exactly is NFT NYC, this is traditionally around like April yearly, I guess. And for this upcoming NFT NYC as well, this should be also around April. The team has already started planning for NFT NYC. There is currently a block hotel that has already went out and soft circle in. I want to say soft circle in because there could be other options there we may be looking at, but one of the hotel at least is actually locked in already. Now, I don't want to sort of spoil or send too many alpha here unless Stro is with us. So I want to make sure that Stro has the opportunity to share with you guys directly on more details about what this means and how we can potentially sign up for it. But if you're planning to attend NFT NYC and be part of NFT NYC, there is the opportunity for you to be part of the Monkey Hotel group. So don't worry about your accommodation and whatnot. Eventually, closer to, I think we are probably looking to release more details pretty soon, given that we want to ensure that we have time to make plans and whatnot. But NFT NYC is locked in. And most importantly, the breakpoint is happening in Singapore. I'm not sure if you guys heard about that. It's a very exciting location for many of us, but I am kind of biased here, so please forgive me, and please only take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Singapore is an amazing place, but it can actually be a bit more affordable. But now, jokes aside, the dates that the Solana Foundation team has locked in is an amazing one. One of the largest event, annually for us in Singapore is also happening. That's the Grand Prix F1. All right. So if you guys are wondering what we are planning, of course, ideally we want to lock in, a monkey hotel as well. But we are putting in an amazing monkey experience for you. Unfortunately, I live in my mom's basement. That is the common consensus, I believe. So I will probably have very limited space to crash, but we can all hang out at the Monkey Hotel and have an amazing monkey experience. Potentially part of the Grand Prix that is happening in Singapore as well. So I'm not sure how excited you guys are for that. But a lot of work has started to go in for the planning of the Singapore Breakpoint experience as part of a MonkeDAO member. I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Watch out for more details. As soon as this is firmed up and ready for sharing, we'll keep you updated. All right. So as I mentioned earlier as well, I want to quickly remind everybody that we are moving towards the sponsorship confirmation for NFT Art Basel. Although we may not have our own event, we will be part of it, and we're looking to sponsor one of the NFT Art Basel event happening alongside Alice. All right. So we'll keep you updated once this is locked in, ideally by next week town hall or so. All right. There are, of course, a couple of pretty exciting things that we want to share with you. I know a lot of folks have been calling for the banana stand information, and also I think Unjust Mouse will also come out and share with us about the monkey earn. I think Distro made a post about this. But before we do that, I want to quickly also mention about this Twitter compromise update. Not every day is sunshine and rainbow, but of course this was an accident that was kind of that really caught us off guard. I think this happened when I was kind of like at 3 a.m. my time, so we actually was informed of this Twitter account being compromised, I think on the November 18th. And the malicious party, they were actually able to access these 3 handles and post scam related links. And I'm sure some of us have seen it as well. They actually announced that we are releasing new or rather expanding onto Ethereum, which seems to be not so likely and probably not within the near future. And I think given the context of this scam, which was very irrelevant, a lot of our folks very quickly looked at it and pointed it out as well and called it out, and sort of rallied together and protected the community. So thank you for doing that, everyone. But once we noticed it, we just want to share that we actually worked to quickly resolve and contain this. A lot of the unauthorized posts, even though the scammers may have persistently tried to put out the different posts, the access was revoked. So once the accesses were actually revoked, the unauthorized posts no longer came through. Through that itself, we were also able to purge all the active sessions, which immediately put a stop to any other further access. And after the accident, we also looked into it internally. The possible causes of the accident, etc., may have involved connected applications. So those apps that we connected to facilitate, certain tracking of Twitter posts and whatnot, facilitate the posting, etc. And we sort of concluded that there's a possibility that this could be an existing session or device that belonged to current or past contributors that actually got compromised or stolen. So although this happened, we believe that the session did not involve a new login because the authenticator app has always been in place for 2FA. There was no potential for access to the device. There was no SMS based 2FA enabled as well. So there was no possibility for the SIM swap cases or cloning the phone SIM attached to the account. But that said, we will still continue to monitor the account closely. And the next part that we want to share are some of the security measures, which although are measures that we have implemented internally as a team, we thought this could also be relevant for us as individuals as well, managing our own accounts. we will be enforcing a stricter and tighter control. That means that ideally, for all accounts, access to contributors, we want to try to do it via a delegation approach instead of direct logins. That's number one. And the strength of the password is also ensured to be, well, I want to say strong, but I don't want to describe what strong actually means to us. Just for obvious security reasons, this is also vaulted off in a very secure location and only shared to limited individuals. Now, the one thing that I think could be potentially relevant is also the usage of security hardware security keys. Following up with this, we are actually enforcing the usage of UB keys for all execs. The UB keys is said to be able to secure Discord accounts as well. So this is one thing that we have implemented as a team, potentially relevant for us as individuals as well. So maybe if, let's say, you guys are looking at security options, you may want to consider this. But we also want to take this opportunity as much as we are going through this information, but really to thank you guys for coming together to have this situation contained and flagged out. And we know that certain individuals may have been confused, as well as members of the public throughout this episode. And we just want to use this opportunity as well to apologize for any inconvenience caused. And we hope that everyone can continue to stay vigilant and always verify information and the different sources when in doubt, especially because, the activity on Solana continues to grow. We will continue to see more of such occurrences happening as well. All right, so this is related to the recent Twitter compromise that actually happened. So yes, when EMB is not happening. All right, there's only SMB, and I'm sure you guys are excited about that. Now, done with the Twitter announcement. Now, let's have Unjust Mouse come up once again to share with us about the Monkey Earn program that we also just announced recently this week.
Hello, can you hear me again?
Yep, we can hear you.
Nice. All right. So, talk about something that Distro's been working on for quite a while. You guys might have noticed, maybe one of the other execs can share in the chat, that we have started an initiative called Earn with Monkey. The plan is to give some money to the community when they do work for us. So we're trying to find more ways and trying to figure out ways to continue the interest of the community. So we're going to be piloting a few different things. As of this past week, right, we had 2 that are up. But the current goal is to reward people for contributing to MonkeDAO by using USDC and bananas to the holders. So this will hopefully attract more people to come to the DAO. Hopefully it'll bring in some more notice from outside places as well towards us. The idea is that we're going to go from code to content to design, and we're trying to be interesting to different types of people with different types of skills. We want to get any sort of monkey or other outside help that people want to, enforce how great MonkeDAO is, and they want to share that with, by doing some work. The plan is right now we're using the Super Team Earn platform, and so that currently has a pool of over 3,000 people, not including the other 3,000 that are inside MonkeDAO itself. And then hopefully if the pilot is successful, we'll go on for a full budget to the DAO so that we can scale this up moving on. Right now, like I said, there's 2 tasks that are currently open. One is a Discord bot project, which the bounty is 300 USDC. The applications are going to be closing today, and we've already had 34 applicants so far. So that's pretty awesome. In a short time frame, we only started about a week ago, and we already have quite a bit of applicants that are trying to help us out with this. The second one is an SMB Twitter thread bounty, which we're going to be doing for 500 USDC. That'll be shared amongst the top 3. It'll be closing in a week, and currently we have 5 submissions so far. So we're pretty excited about that. And then we also have another one that we're going to be putting up soon. It's not completely done, but we talked about it, and we're working with Brave ads. If you guys don't know what Brave is a browser. It's kind of like Chrome, but it has a little bit of extra Web3 tech onto it. But they're looking to pilot with us a program where we can put our ads up with them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be putting up a bounty for that as well. That'll be open for a week. And that's the current 3, I guess. Otherwise, we're going to keep on looking for ways to get more people interested and more ways for people to help out the DAO and then pay you out for your hard work. So yeah, that's the earn. If you have any ideas, of course, you can ping myself or Distro at any time. We're kind of helping to head that. Distro's doing the tech side, and then I'm just kind of helping with the organization stuff. So if you guys have any ideas or things that you think we might need as well, we're obviously always open to any sort of help from MonkeDAO. And that's that's it, Jimmy. Thanks.
All right. Thanks a lot, Unjust Mouse. Unfortunately, the next section is actually still yours. But this is actually going to be the grand finale and also the fun part of every town hall, hopefully from now onwards. And the long awaited agenda item, which is the banana stand updates. So without further delay, let's bring out Unjust Mouse once again to share with us the latest updates regarding banana stand.
All right, thanks again, GM. Today I'm chatting a lot. Really excited to get my voice heard out there. But anyways, so last little things to update about. There's two things. One, of course, is the banana stand, and the other one is quickly the merch store. So I'll talk about both of those briefly, and then we'll get to the raffle, which everyone is waiting for. Nonetheless, for the merch store, I'll go through quickly first. The varsity jackets are still open for pre-order until next Friday. Again, these are limited time only, and they are exclusive. As in, this is the 2023 design. Ben is planning to update and change for 2024, so these jackets will maybe be seen again, but the design will never be seen again. So if you are interested in a varsity jacket, please make sure to go to our Shopify shop, get your varsity jacket, and then we will customize it for your monkey to be on the side. From there, the mystery packs are also available. They're inside the shop and inside the banana stand. So if you're interested in getting a mystery pack, which we debuted at Breakpoint this year, they have a bunch of random items inside of them. All of them are coded in MonkeDAO branding. If you want to get any of those, you can get it either through the merch store or the banana stand. From there, we still will have some stock that's remaining from Breakpoint. So some of the MonkeDAO yellow hoodies that we had and some other items that were not completely sold out during Breakpoint, those will be put up inside the store once we get our shipping all set. Moving the stuff, I'm sure if anyone has talked to Ben, moving things from somewhere else to Amsterdam was difficult, and getting things from Amsterdam back out has been super difficult. So we are kind of waiting on the items from Breakpoint to arrive locally so that we can get them into the hands of monkeys that want to buy them. So those will hopefully be back up in the store soon. And the final thing about the merch store is that since we are partnering with Brave, which I mentioned earlier, we're going to be hopefully having some special things in there from them. That is not completely decided at this time, but still just to be aware that the communication with Brave is going well. Brave browser, Guacamole, and we're super excited to continue working with them. And then last but not least, let's get into the banana stand. So for the banana stand, if you had gotten the chance to check earlier when Nano had sent the announcement, we added a bunch of new things to the banana stand for today. We did it a little bit earlier than last week so we could catch some people that are in different time zones. So the first and foremost thing that we put in were the barrels, right? I talked about earlier. The 5 SMB NFTs that were directly available for purchase, they are already sold out. So if you got one, make sure to open up a ticket, and we'll deal with getting it to you as soon as distro is back, and then we can distribute out those that did direct purchase. For barrel raffles, there were 300 tickets that were at $69 per ticket. But the cool thing about the barrel raffle is that each ticket actually gets you to go in the raffle for all 5 barrels. So when you're going and getting a ticket for that, you're actually getting a ticket for each barrel, not just for one barrel. So that's something great that you can do, and it's obviously only 69 bananas per ticket. From there, we have another raffle for Bonk Millionaires. Super excited about getting Bonk out there. We have a lot in our treasury that we want to get out to our holders. The Bulk Millionaire raffle, which is a 69-millionaire, I don't know, a 69 millionaire, whatever. Anyways, you get 69 million bonk if you win that raffle. And so that should be super great if you decide to put in a ticket for that one as well. This one is a little bit different from the previous barrel raffle. There's only 69 million total. So each ticket, all right, will get you one entry into that with a limit of 5. From there, we still have a bunch of other items that are still left in the stand. So if you guys want to, of course, like I said, the mystery packs are there. Monkey Monday Spotlight or MMS spots are there. Town Hall Spotlights are there, along with the Town Hall DJ raffle, where you can pick your music for the Town Hall, and then the Banana King raffle tickets, which will allow you a special little thing during December, and that will be a unique roll and maybe something else, who knows. And then from there, finally, the monkey domains are still there, where you can go and you can get your name.monkey. All right, I feel like I have talked enough, and I think I've brought up plenty of things, and so now let's get into the action of the evening. Give me one moment to figure out how I'm going to share all this. Oh my lord, is it gonna? I need to go. Yeah, this is super science. I'm just gonna do it this way.
Yeah, there should be a screen share option on the bottom left hand side.
Yeah. All right, we're going live. All right, so just to show you guys, all right, you can see my screen now. Yeah, zoom in on my tabs. It's all MonkeDAO stuff. Nonetheless, so this wheel of names, what I did is I pulled the Tensorian names. There are 200 total, just I guess for the sake of making sure everyone believes that I'm not doing anything funny. I'll copy paste all the Discord names. I already put them in here, but I'll put them in here one more time. We'll delete that. All right, and then we'll put it there. Give it a second because it has to think about it. All right, we got lots of people in there. I'm going to hit shuffle a bunch because, random life. Okay, so as you see, everyone's in here. We're all shuffled up, and I will click once, and we will see who wins this first raffle, which this first raffle is for the Tensorian. All right, the first raffle is for the Tensorian. So let's do click. There we go. Fun spinny spin. And our winner is... there we go. WJ Thymie. I can't say names. So I'm just going to put that in there. Put at... I'm not sure who WJ Thymie is. Oh, there we go. Found it. Will. All right. So we got our first winner. Am I making noise? Who's doing that sound? Jemmy. You're fucking with me, Jemmy.
Come on, we need some party
It's
vibe.
true. Yeah, we got to build it up. All right, so the last one for today is going to be the Bonk Millionaire, which is actually the Bonk 100 Millionaire. All right, I'll copy pasta, wheel of names, these, right, here, shuffle. All right, Bonk 100 Millionaire. There we go. I just passed my name. Oh, looks like HLD. HLD.
Wow, congratulations.
All right, HLD. All right, so our two winners for the day. It looks like we got HLD and we got the guy with the crazy name, which I can just look over here. I don't need to remove. Yeah, so Wajahimi and HLD. We will distribute your prize a little bit later. And so then you can just open up a ticket. And from there, you'll get your prizes. And those are the big prizes for this week. Next week, we will have a lot more. There will be 5 barrels going out next week. There will also be, we'll be doing the rolls to make sure everyone that did that will get their rolls. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We're also going to be handing out a few other minor things during next week as well. It'll be the 69 million bulk as the last one for next week. So good luck and thanks so much.
All right. Thanks a lot, Just Mouse, and I hope you guys have fun. This is definitely one of the segments that we are looking forward to every single week, and we hope we can make this a regular occasion for every single attendee who attends Town Hall. and so that we can all have something exciting to look forward to towards the tail end of Town Hall. So I believe we can now transit towards the one of the most exciting segment, which is welcoming new monkeys into the community. Hey, let's see. We actually do have a lot of green names that I have seen. I know Spooky just left. He said he is not able to join us for this week, but he would love to come up and say hi. LDGSX Cook, welcome as well. I'm not sure if you are available and convenient to come up and say hi. If so, do let us know. We would love to have you up here and join us. But I believe there is also Draco Valley. Draco Valley is a new monkey that joined us, I believe, approximately 6 days ago, and I made him a deal when we chanced upon each other on the public chat, or rather the general chat. And I said, if you come up to Town Hall this week and say hi, we will remove your green tag with a special exemption of 1 day leeway. So Draco Valley, I'm going to actually try to extend the invite to speak for you. Let me see if I can find you in the group. Let's see. I know you tagged me earlier. Okay, lovely. I just saw your request to speak. Thank you so much. Brazilian Care as well. I see your name. But I want to also quickly shout out Draco Valley. Just one second. I think. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Are you? Yes. I want to quickly mention as well. We have a new monkey in on Town Hall as well. This new monkey apparently has been around for a while, but it's always so challenging to get him up here. But if you give him enough social pressure, maybe we will actually have him out on Town Hall sometime. And that is none other than our very own Perilous, who is a new monkey. Okay, just kidding. He's never ever getting up here. No worries, Draco Valley. Let's have you come out and say hi. Perilous is just trolling with his new tag. GM Draco, thanks a lot for coming out and join us. Without further delay, we are actually going to remove your green tag before you say hi. And everyone in the chat and on Town Hall right now, please join me in welcoming Draco Valley into the MonkeDAO family. Without further delay, please feel free to take over the stage, Draco.
Hey, appreciate the warm welcome. Actually, I am part of the collabs team at CyberKong, but I've been, even though I come from ETH, I've been a Salami head for a while now, and SMB is one of the projects that I kind of watch rocket. And so I saw an opportunity to get in, and very appreciative of just being part of a OG collection and community, and just digging the vibes here. So thanks for having me up, and really looking forward to seeing where the project goes in the future. So you guys are full of vibes and one of the OG communities in Solana. So I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So appreciate you bringing me up here, and excited to take this ride with the community.
All right, welcome once again. Thank you for the kind words, and we are very excited and equally excited to have you here as well. Congratulations for graduating out of the green tag. You can now never ever leave MonkeDAO. Congratulations.
Oh, now I can actually send some gifts. I was, like, I feel like it's weird because like 6 days feels like, I don't know, like 2 months in Web3 time. So even though, and I think this is a testament to the community, even though I've only been here for a week, I think you guys have some really great members and knowledgeable members in the community. And honestly, it made me feel right at home. Like I was in the CyberKong's Discord, which I've been part of for like 2 years now. So yeah, even though I still have this green tag, you guys made it very easy to be a part of your community, and very welcoming. So even though I'm a noob, it kind of felt like I've been here a lot longer than 6 days. So again, appreciate all of you guys. I'm looking forward to making some peace together. So again, thanks again for having me here, and I won't suck up too much airtime, but looking forward to engaging in any way I can, and sharing some Ethereum alpha too as well. So just happy to be part of the community.
100%. Welcome once again to the family. And yes, indeed, sending gifs is actually one of the best thing of like this green tech graduation. I see that we also have a lot of new monkeys in the chat. I'm just gonna read out some names. I know Spooky's not here. Draco, congrats. We removed the green tag already. There is also Big Bag. I see our fellow monkey tagged Big Bag as well. Keith tagged Big Bag. Big Bag, if you are in the chat room and you are available to speak, feel free to let us know. And yes, Brazilian Cat, let's have you up here. I'm going to send you an invite to speak, but I'm actually not seeing that option. Yes, 1 second.
I already brought him up.
Lovely. Okay, got it. Brazilian Cat, GM, thanks a lot for joining us today. Whenever you're ready, feel free to unmute yourself. We would love to meet you.
Hi, everyone. In Brazil, the people call me BC. I meet to the SMB when I was in Solana, a breakpoint. And I love so much you are the only DAO, the strong DAO of Solana who are real there, right? And because of this, I want to join in the family. In the last 4 years, I was bringing Web3 projects to Latin America and Brazil, and I have been creating from scratch a lot of communities. I have worked with BNB Chain. I'm the guildmate from Polygon, but I really like so much the Solana environment, and I'm supporting Solana here in Latin America to create some things. So now we are in Medellin today with Solana to make a recap of Breakpoint. If someone is there and want to join us, you are welcome. That's that.
All right, welcome to the family once again. Very excited to have you here, Brazilian Cat. If we can be helpful in any way, feel free to let any one of us know, and we would love to be, assisting you in any way possible. Don't worry about it at all. We're all learning, and most importantly, we are all super excited to have you here and have you be part of us. Welcome to the family. Do we have any more new monkeys in the room that may be convenient to speak aside from Perilous? Because that is apparently a very, very, very hard mission to try to conquer, at least not for this week. And I know the unexpected item in bagging area. That is a very interesting name. I know you just joined us as well. Oh, no worries. Unexpected item in bagging areas is that I would love to talk, but I've got my 2-year-old shouting at me about ice lollies. Or the lack of them. No worries at all. We hope you are having a great time with your 2-year-old at least. Feel free to come and join us whenever. That is indeed a very, very interesting name. That was the first thing that I caught out actually when I first saw him. All right, let's see. Last call for any new monkeys in the room. I want to quickly apologize as well. I know I had the initial goal of closing this up in 30 minutes, but we are still on, the way of finishing up maybe just a couple of minutes earlier than initially planned. But there's just a lot of new monkeys that we would love to meet, and there's so many things to go through. So apologies for this running through a little bit, longer than what we intended for this to be. But we always appreciate every monkey for coming out and hanging out with us every Friday. All right, if there are no new fellow monkeys in chat for this week, we will send the Pump It Up vibes really soon. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank our resident DJ TD77. He is super goated. It is almost 2 a.m. his time now, and he's still hanging out with us and helping us pump it up and send up the good vibes. And without further delay, happy Thanksgiving to all of you fellow monkeys. We wish you an amazing time with your loved ones, and have an amazing weekend.
You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Up, up.